Oh yes, thank you very much for joining me yet for another tutorial. Today we're gonna talk about kv and I will continue from where I stopped from. If you missed the first tutorial, please I will urge you to go and watch the first tutorial because it has everything that you need to know about kv. It has the introduction, all the basic about kv and where kv is applied, how kv is used, the importance of kv, and so on and so on and so on. So please, if you missed the first tutorials, please, I'll urge you to go and watch rather. I'll leave the link on the video description below, and you tap on it, please. That will help you take that place where you can get the first video. So allow me to go there to what I'm supposed to share tonight, and my work tonight here is very small, and I need to dive into it. So I'll go quickly to the Visual Studio Code. I open my Visual Studio Code. So this is what I'm going to basically be sharing tonight. And my mandate tonight is very simple. I just want us to write a first program using kv in Python. So I'll help those people who did not watch the first video just to talk about kv again. So what is a kv? Kv is an open source program language that's library rather that comes with a Python by default. It comes with Python when you install Python in your laptop or in your computer, but you have to install Python separately in your laptop, on your or in your computer for you to be able to use whatever to be able to use Python rather kv. So kv here simply it helps us to create a user interface for our system that you are going to build in a Python. So how do you install Python? How do you install kv in your machine? So in the last tutorial, we learned how to install kv and how one can install kv in their machine too. But simply, I'll teach you today just very quickly how to install kv in your laptop. So what you have to do is there are very many ways of installing kv in your laptop or on your computer when you're using Mac, when you're using Windows. For my case, I'm using Windows. So if you're using a Video Studio Code, you can also install kv from the terminal in the Visual Studio Code. You can also install kv if you're using PyCharm through going to select the you go to PyCharm, open PyCharm, you go select the interpreter, and there you type in kv and automatically you install kv. So if you're using Windows, you can open your command prompt here. Simply when you open your command prompt, let it come, zoom a little bit in, and simply what you're going to do here is please p to simple, you type in pip type in pip install kv like that. You tap enter. So we waited for it to load for some time. If you have not yet installed kv, it will take a while, but you have to bear with it. It will take around 10 to 15 minutes. But if you have done installing kv, you'll get some information like this: requirement already satisfied, meaning that you are good to go in kv. So let's dive in kv. So simply this is what we are going to write tonight in kv. So we are going to write something very small in kv that's going to help us to understand how kv works. So what I need, I need something that I'm going to display in kv. I'm going to display this in kv. Dear Lubin, welcome to kv. So but what do I need first? You go to your favorite code editor. That's me, for my case, I'm using Visual Studio. You go to Explorer, open a folder, open a folder, you create a file. On my case, I have two files. I have sign in and I have main. So in main here, what I'm going to do simply, I'm going to import kv because now I've installed kv, but now I want to use kv. So what I'm going to do simply here, I'm going to import kv. From kv, I'm porting up. Oops. So what I'm going to do, I want to use kv. So how do I use kv? I have to import kv from the library of the Python. So what I'm going to do here is simple. So I'm going to, from kv, I'm importing, and from kv.app, I'm going to import what app rather. So what does app means? I'm going to import that interface that's going to help me, that's going to help the user to interact with the system I'm going to build. So what I need here is simple. I need to pass some information in that interface. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say from kv, And I recommend again, if you have not yet watched the first tutorial, this way you're going to get problems. So UIX dot label, import label. So here basically, I know for everyone we have started about OPP programming, OPP programming. So what I do here, it's very simple. So this is a class. So what's a class in programming? So in a class here, I'm having a class of basic app. So a class of basic app, remember I imported kv, and I remember from kv I imported I got app, and I imported what app. So what I'm going to get here in class here is simply a basic app. So here I make a div, and div simply by in Python or kv, it's going to come by default with a built whatever application, and we shall pass what? We shall pass self. So when we pass self here, when we pass self, if this what I'm meaning here is we just want to write a fast program. Like for example, if you have been doing Python, writing a fast program, Python hello world, hello anything. So simply here, what you want to do is just write a fast program using kv in Python. So everything what you are doing here is just a small thing, but you can't write it without this, without div. So what you are doing here, so what I want to use, I want to use text into that whatever interface. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to come up with a variable here, label, a variable label. Then I say this label equals to label. In bracket, I'm going to put a text rather, that's I'm going to want this information being displayed in my interface. That's dear Lubin, welcome to KV. So I'm going to return a label because there's nothing much right now. So what I'm going to do simply, I'm going to turn the label. So when I turn label here, so what, in order for this for this program to be executed, what I'm going to do, I'm going to call back the app class, the basic class. Then I also I call what back my app. So in simply mean that everything that I put in class, basic class here, in self here, anything that's going to be here, for example, this is everything that's going to be in this bracket here. When I make a div and I say, so everything, the app here, that's what I'm going to the app that I imported from KV. So what I'm going to basically put here as we continue writing this code, when I put here, in future, we shall see that we are going to see that instead of writing an app, I'll write something else. So anything that I'm going to write here, it will be this ones here, where you see dev build.self in bracket self, it will be inheriting from the app class here. That's why I'm having here basic class app. So basic the class of basic app, everything that concerning that, everything that's I'm going to be writing in this under the class of app, everything, this one will be like a child, and this is a parent. So this one will be inheriting from what? From a parent. For example, I don't need to repeat name in some extent, where we shall be, you'll be seeing this thing as we continue to write this code. So there's where I will be giving a parent in a parent variable, I will be giving something like name, I'll be giving something like age, I'll be giving. So when I come to the parent here, to the child, the other things that I will not be repeating for what? For the child, because simply the parent, if a parent has an age, even a child has to have an age. So that's simply how I can explain this. So in order for us to run this code, so simply you go to here. When I hit on run babu. So this is what we get. So we get a window. We get here I interface here basic. Here you can see dear Lubain, welcome to KV. So exactly this is going to be our interface, and we are going to design we are going to design our system inside here. So this one here is now our interface, where we are going to design our system in everything we are going to do. So this is where we are going to what? To design our system. So that's a work of KV. So that's basically what KV gives you in nutshell. So thank you for watching this video. I hope it helps you, and I welcome you back again for yet another tutorial that I will be releasing soon. Thank you. God bless you. Bye bye for now.